Hello everybody, how you all doing? My name is Rafael and thank you for watching today's video. And today I present you my best DPS build. This is pretty much the best that I have. I have used it in solo gameplay, I have used it in solo heroic, I have used it even in group heroic format. It worked great. I used it on the Dark Hours raid that I completed for the first time a couple of days ago, and it worked like a charm. I haven't used it in legendary because in legendaries I either go as a healer or as a skill build, so I don't know how it will perform over there, but pretty much is the best thing that I have and I decided to show it to you. This is not the best DPS build that you can get. There are a few tweaks that you can do, a few small improvement I guess, and the best DPS build, I think it really depends on your playstyle, if you want to use an AR, if you want to use a rifle. So yeah, this is not the best DPS build. I'm not trying to clickbait people here and thinking that this is the best that they could get. But yeah, let's go over the pieces. I will have some gameplay showing in the background here and there, and we will talk about everything that I'm using. So first of all, we have 3 Providence defense pieces for the 15% headshot damage, 10% critical hit chance, and 15% critical hit damage. Before we actually go to the pieces, let me show you the stats. So with my police M4 over here, we have 59% critical hit chance, 109 to 1 critical hit damage, which is pretty good, I think, right? So as I told you, we have 3 Providence defense over here. Everything on these pieces that I'm using is a red roll. We have weapon damage, critical hit damage, and critical hit chance with a mod of another 11.5% critical hit damage. Moving on to the backpack, we have the gift, of course, because it has the perfect vigilance. Pretty much as you can see, weapon damage, critical hit chance. This is probably the backpack that I will try to optimize to full. I'm getting there. Of course, it takes a lot of farming and a lot of time, so it's not ready yet, but as you can see, we could get an extra 2% from our critical hit damage, which will actually, I think, get us close to 200% critical hit damage. And of course, we need to improve our weapon damage. Perfect vigilance, pretty much the same with vigilance, but instead of waiting for 4 seconds, you're waiting 3 seconds for the buff to actually reactivate. So nothing crazy, but it's a Provident defense piece, so it's pretty decent as a piece. I think it's probably my favorite backpack at the moment. Moving on to the chest piece, we have another Providence defense. Weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and we're running Obliterate. A lot of people actually don't use Obliterate, and I don't really know why. It's a pretty easy way to actually increase your weapon damage by 25%. Pretty simple, pretty easy to use, so I don't know why people are not using it. But in case you want to go with something more defensive, for example, in the raid, I used this piece over here, which has, let's see, weapon damage, has a protection, critical hit damage, but it has the unbreakable, right? So it's pretty it's a better choice to go with if you feel like you need some more protection because you're getting down quick or whatever, right? Also, if you equipped this piece over here, right, your critical hit chance goes to 54, excuse me, but you can get it up by just like changing the mods, right? So I have a critical hit damage mod over here, we go to critical hit chance, and we're back to like 59%. So no issues with your critical hit chance. They will always be like almost to 60%, so you're good with that. Moving on, we have one Grupo Sombra piece for the 15% extra critical hit damage, weapon damage, critical hit chance. Then we have the Fenris AR holster for the 10% assault rifle damage. We have again full red rolls here, and I'm running the Fox prayers for the, of course, 10% rifle damage, which helps because we are running the Baker dozens as our secondary, but also we want the 8% damage to targets out of cover. So pretty much, as you can see, nothing special. I think it's pretty like meta at this point, like stacking as much critical hit chance and critical hit damage as possible, but it's one of the builds that I'm actually most proud of, because everything is exactly as I wanted it. The only thing that left for me to do is to optimize some of the roles. As you can see, the gameplay in the background is so easy to like just play heroic solo, clear control points, clear missions. Even as I told you, I did the raid with this build and I was pretty fine for the most part. Of course, I changed sometimes to the Bullet King for a few bosses and whatever, but yeah, overall it's a great build. It's my favorite build when it comes to like just pure damage numbers. Sorry for that, my phone went off. But yeah, pretty much just wanted to share this with you guys. Pretty simple, nothing special, but yeah, it's one of my favorite builds. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you find it helpful. If you did, please make sure to drop a like and to subscribe for more. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.